all these states saying they're all these people back in these states that are saying that they're legalizing marijuana. I guess us here in Iowa has legalized it for just for that oil, that cannabinoid oil, for the medical part, and you have to have a permit and all that stuff. They're not. I don't even think they sell it here, or they might. But anyway, I don't think they should legalize it for sale at all, because I think that leads to problems in people trying to make way of paying for it, and they can always, somebody's that uses it recreational for, like, if they drink beer, they raise the price on it up and down. And how much do people spend on beer a year? And now I think it's kind of greedy for the government to legalize it to be sold. Now, now I don't do it. I don't. It doesn't matter to me if you do it or you don't, as long as I ain't got to deal with you or deal with it. But as far as growing it yourself for your own consumption, I got no problem with that. In fact, that would be better than having it for sale, just so you can get tax it, and all that money that people would be spending on just for that, they could be spent in shops for legal, for what used to be legal stuff, or, well, it used to be legal apparently too. But what I'm saying is, you could save the money. Say if they got kids or something, if they grow it themselves, they're not going to need to spend money on marijuana. Now, I think that's the only thing that should be legal, is like marijuana and anything that, if it has to be produced or refined, like say all them drugs like pills and all that stuff needs refinement, and it takes mixes. If you can't just pull it out of the ground, of course there's a lot of stuff. You can pull anthrax out of the ground too. But what I'm saying is, compared to alcohol, I'm not saying I want anybody behind the wheel of anything. I mean, some people shouldn't be behind the wheel, no matter straight, sober, or high. But as far as legalizing it, it shouldn't be legal for sale, but legal to grow and consume, but not, you can't trade. But I do think they should allow farmers to grow it for seed, for the seeds, for the protein, the powder and all that stuff. Now, I can't use it because I have to take drug tests all the time. Well, I don't have to take them all the time, but my job is where I can't have anything in my system. But seeds for protein powder, and the hemp for say clothing and stuff. Since you can't, they say it has a longer fiber than cotton, and it's like a canvas almost. And why shouldn't a farmer be able to grow that? It grows faster than, and it does. I don't even think it has any pests. I don't know if there's anything that eats it. Of course, every time something becomes commercialized, bugs say, "Oh, well, they're growing so much of it, we can eat some of this." So the bugs might get into eating it too. So I don't know. But as far as legalization, not for me. I'm not going to do it. But I don't think these states should be legalizing it for sale, but legalizing it for growth and consumption, and not trade. You can't trade it, because there'd be people saying, "Well, I'll trade you this, pound for that old used car." You can't do that, because then it'd be the same thing as I don't know if it's anyway. But as far as sale, I don't think people should be spending hard-earned money on a recreational on marijuana. You know, if they can grow it themselves legally, why would they want to spend money to buy it? That's and you're going to learn something while you're doing it, and then maybe you'll grow some crops or something for yourself. You know, like food for yourself while you're growing that. But anyway, that's my opinion on legalization of marijuana.